Hello everyone, and welcome to our ECM long-range updates on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, May 6th, 2024. So, starting off with our week 1 pressure anomaly, this is from today, May 6th, to next Monday, May 13th. This week looks nice enough with a high pressure right over the country with these orange colours, the core of the orange colours really right over Ireland and the UK. And the low pressure is over Greenland, Canada, and also well to our east towards Russia. So our temperature anomaly is above average by about 3 to 5 degrees in these red shades right here. So a very warm week to come. Also a dry week to come in these sandy brown colours here. So a warm, dry week to come with plenty of high pressure, looking very good. Week 2 is May 13th to May 20th. This week goes a bit more unsettled with blocking towards Iceland, Scandinavia, Greenland, and down through the Atlantic. Also a low pressure forming to our south over Biscay and Iberia and France. Probably the wind coming in from quite a warm easterly or southeast direction, but also that will be turning way more unsettled. So the temperature anomaly is above average by about 2 degrees there, so it's still quite warm, but the rainfall anomaly is above average, especially the further east and south you are, closer to that trough of low. Here is the week 3 anomaly, pressure anomaly from May 20th to May 27th. This is a bit mysterious, so we have a high pressure to our east over Europe and into Africa and the Middle East. Quite a big ridge here, so probably quite warm and summery down there. Also a slight block towards Greenland. Now it doesn't show it, but there has to be a trough somewhere. So you'd say between the ridges, there'd probably be a trough coming in off the Atlantic into Ireland, the UK, and towards Scandinavia. I'm guessing that week goes more westerly and wetter, so the temperature anomaly is still above average by about 1 degree. And the precip anomaly is, like I said, you're probably seeing a low coming in off the Atlantic that way. So it's above average with the precip anomaly. So in the summertime, late spring, early summer, into the autumn, it's hard for models to show troughs on anomalies. So what you have to do is see the white areas between the ridges. That's where the troughs are likely to be. So that's evident there on the precip anomaly. Here is the week 4 anomaly from May 27th to June 3rd. Gets us into the start of summer. Now, again, same rule applies. We've got a ridge from Greenland, Canada, down through the Atlantic towards the Azores and into Iberia and Morocco. Also, we have a big high pressure in Eastern Europe towards Africa, also off into the Middle East, where the white area is in between the highs. There is likely to be a low. So again, that's probably centered right over Ireland, really. This general area should be cyclonic. So the temperature anomaly is actually cooling down. We're probably seeing more of a northwesterly influence with that. And also the precip anomaly is above average. Again, in that similar location, this white area is probably going to end up being a trough in reality. So week 5 is June 3rd to June 10th. Now this one, again, looking probably a bit unsettled. We have a big area of high pressure, probably the Azores high extending into southern Europe, the Mediterranean, Iberia, also into the southeast of Europe as well. Otherwise, a lot of whites on the country. So I think that this is a westerly week, with the lows probably centered to our north or in Iceland and Scandinavia, bringing the westerly winds like that. So the temperature anomaly is still around average, really. It's really cooled down. By the way, that is rare for the charts to show. So it's showing quite a cool start to June here and summer. And the recent anomaly, again, like I said, I think that the west weather is shifting to our north. The lows are probably coming through here towards Iceland and so on, well, between Scotland and Iceland. and it's a westerly week even. It's a westerly week with the driest weather to the south and the rain pretty much over us into our north. Week 6 is June 10th to June 17th. This one's an improvement here, so we have a high pressure to our west, and it's coming through Ireland and the UK, down into Western Europe here, into Africa, and down through the Med towards Greece, Turkey, and into the Middle East. The temperature anomaly is about 1 degree above average, getting a bit warmer there, and the precip anomaly is drying out as well. So it's quite an unsettled picture. So this week, first week is dry and quite warm. Then it flips towards at first warm and wet conditions, but by early June it goes quite cool and wet, which is not that great if you want some summer sunshine and warmth. But by week 6, mid-June, it is showing this ridge coming back. But that's a very long way off, and we might not even get the cool and wet weather that is forecasting. But I have to say that it is quite evident if you look at the current short-range models that after this week it is going to get unsettled. So that is quite likely to continue. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later on.